Hello. I am not doing the work I should be doing. I should be doing some work for Radio 4 Extra, but I'm not. I'm doing some work for Radio 4. John Holmes has asked me to do some country music, country and western music, because nothing screams that like a middle-aged British man in Bedford. But I'm grateful for the chance. So I've kind of worked out my chords. And it was one of those ones where John's provided the lyrics. They've been written by a bot, purportedly. And I've got the chords because I went on instinct and kind of just sang them in my head, and then reverse engineered the chords. Sometimes you build up from chords. Other times it sort of presents itself, and so I've got that. So now it's a question of kind of orchestrating it and figuring out what I'm doing. So I've got this it's so ropey, but it's just, and I think I might sing it just so that I've got it. It's a little bit fast. The way I wrote the chords, I thought a lot about what is that sort of great American sound, and something American music does really well is in a lot of music, people talk about the circle of fifths. It's where you take the dominant chord in a scale and then you just circle back. Let me give you a real world example. You'd go G major to C. So if you're working in C major, you take the fifth, the dominant, which is G major, and that's just the way it resolves. It just feels right, doesn't it? But it's that. It's that. That's how you resolve it. That's cadence. That's known as a perfect cadence. But what you can do is a plagal cadence. I mean, there's lots of different ways of resolving back to your root chord, C major. But what Americans do really well is plagal cadences, which is traditionally quite religious feeling. So it's like Amen, which is the fourth, up to F. C, D, E, F, F major, C major. But Americans harness that a lot. And so with the circle of fifths, the idea is you could start on C major. You could jump to pretty much any chord. Let's go to B7th. You think, well, how do I get back to C? Well, you can circle through the circle of fifths. So I go C, and I'm like, B7th. Oh, God, where do we go from there? B7th is the fifth of E. So then we'll go to E. And E is the fifth of A7th, which is the fifth of D. And then G7th, which is the fifth of C. So you can go. And your ear kind of goes, yeah, all right, you found your way back. But you can do a circle of fourths, which is a much more American, and it's kind of homely and comforting and feels quite sort of country and western. So again, if you start on C, let's jump to A flat. And then you can go. That's how you get back. Do you see what I mean? It's got a different feel. So I did a bit of that. And it sounds all right. Now I've forgotten the entire tune that I had, but I should try and record it. My truck drinks beer 'cause Uncle Sam is my porch. I work in the field, corn in my eyes. Give me a cowboy as sexy as the flag. Let's teach the mud how to be a dad. I'm on the whiskey highway, and America is my pride. Red, white, and balloon stick is my bobcat. Mail the troops a horse. I tried. It's rough. So now I just need to make it actually sound like a piece of music. So what am I going to do? I'm going to start with some drums, because I think sometimes you just need the beat. Drummer genre. Well, I guess we're going to go with rock. That's the closest, isn't it? Probably pop rock. Not swinging, but some. Maybe it is swinging, but on the 60. Let's teach the how to be a dad. I'm on the whiskey highway, and America is my pride. That'll do as a starter. I'm going to do a bass line. I've got a really nice bass sample. Scarby's bass. Sounds like a bass. We need some sort of a groove as an introduction and as a bridge between the... I need to save this into the next verse. Now, I'm not a great guitarist. I'm going to use a 12 string. Quite there, is it? Nope, too hicksy. It's very full, but I kind of like it. Certainly for the chorus. I'm on the whiskey highway, and America is my pride. Nice! Now you can key switch that guitar, but it's a pain in the ass. No, come on, let's be grown-ups. We can do this. What's the key switch for that? Let's work it out. C1. That's pretty cool. That one for there and that one for there. What? Okay. What else is quintessentially... This is why I need to think about key. Because I've written this in B flat, but that is not a country key. Really, it wants to be in D or E, possibly G. It needs to be in a guitar-friendly key, because this would have natively been written on a guitar. So now I need to think about what key I should put this in, and I really should have thought that before I put in the key switches, but there you go. G's a piece of cake, isn't it? Let's do G then. Select everything. how this sounds. Let's tweak the drumming a bit now that we've got anything at all. Wait, what's happened? These guitars aren't happy anymore, are they? Make the drums go bigger there.
Troops a horse, I tried.
Something like that. Now, let's put some electric guitar in. I suck at guitars. John Holmes always wants guitars. And it is not my... Ooh. Got a picked acoustic, though.
Give me a cowboy as sexy as the flag.
All right, fine by me. Now we could put some really pretty strings in here. Come on. There we are. That's not... I'm on the wrong thing. One last time. Now we're going to add some modulation to that. Bit of a crescendo for second violins. Now we'll do the viola part. Come on, it's singing. Cello. We just take this down the octave. No, just take it to the root note. Now this is the bass. So, let's turn everything down because it's too noisy. You're all too noisy. And the drums are never bright enough. Or maybe I've killed my eardrums. I don't. Just keep an eye on the time. Doing music is the only work I do where I lose all sense of time. I need to make sure I collect my child from school. You can't hear that trill early enough. I think it needs to come in earlier for all of them. All y'all need to come earlier. I need to finish that line. Have we got any mandolins? What's that? Oh, steel pans. I slightly wonder if something bagpipey. Oh, hello. This could be fun.
Let's teach the mud how to be a dad.
Let's do some backing vocals.
Driving ahead, 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 driving ahead. Mail the troops a horse.
Well, you get the gist. I just got to do the second verse now. I'm going to add some sort of rolling banjo and bits and pieces, sweetening, and hopefully we'll get there.